Buenos dias, mis amigos. My name is Chop Liver, and welcome back to what remains of Edith Finch. I feel like this is the ending. I feel like we're reaching the ending of the game, considering we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more people to go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 more family members to go. And yet, in the last video, we discovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 family members to go. So. Ooh, let's see. It's gonna be rough trying to get all of them in one episode. It might be a long episode, but I think I might be able to get it all in this episode. But last time we saw it, let's recap the last episode. Sam right here, he died a natural death of deer. I don't know if that. And right now we're about to continue on our journey. Every day, this is why I can never play a game over a long, extensive period of break because I forget the controls. Oh.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, another one over there. Oh, why are we in a baby's room? Oh, we lost a baby. Oh. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, he's a little baby. A little baby's gonna die a tragic death, isn't he? How do I do things? I'm controlling the frog. I am the frog.
Bartend over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, my toys are coming to life.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Bubbles. Bubbles. Pop the bubbles.
What his world was like.
Duckies. Ooh, nice. Cute little baby. Or cute. He's enjoying his youth. He's having a nice imagination.
Reminded me so much of California.
Ooh. Oh, that's nice. He's dancing the Swan Lake. Oh, wait, what is... Oh, am I supposed to bring a whale in? Come on, you can do it. Oh, watch. Oh.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could have told us.
Oh, you're gonna flood the kid. Oh, is that not to flood the kid, but you're gonna drown the kid. Oh, don't tell me the kid drowns. And the kid is drowning. Now I'm the frog. Children in these games, man. They think they're sharks, they think they can fly, and now they think they're frogs. Oh no, and there he goes in the after. And there he'll live happy as a frog.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
And there goes another family death. All the toys that he played with. Gregory, saving.
I can't imagine
another
my
one
mom
right
ever
next to
writing
it.
poetry and yet. A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes. What is this? Are these?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
I'm flying this kite now. I'm enjoying this kite. Now we go over here. What's the worst that can happen, really, to a kid and his kite? What is really...
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and
Oh,
wife.
marriage? Where?
Make him cry.
Yeah.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ah! What is really the worst that can happen just by flying your
Wind
kite?
picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
How does
Rain
how does
came
one
down in
kite
buckets,
get all of
but
this?
no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh god. What happened to the people?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh god. Oh, what? What is that? No, you're gonna... Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Aw. That's... Everything...
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Alright. Let's move on. What's up here? Ah, rock wall.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Man, this is a cool house. For what it's worth, this is a nice house.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Aw.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to
Darn.
go.
Louis.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Edith. Oh, Edith.
And to see kids in the house again.
Nice plants, a nice garden right there.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while,
That's cool.
things were good. Almost normal.
Man, this house has everything.
But it didn't last.
Oh gosh.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
How do I... Aha, this is how I get in there. Now to discover another life story. Ooh, nice. Again, this house has everything. The magic
Milton
paintbrush.
Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Everyone... Oh, everyone's here is so artistic. What's the word? Yeah, creative, there we go. Everyone here is so creative. Whoever, the creators of this game really went all out just to describe each character for their own, as their own, so each character as unique and... Oh, what's this? Let's see, is that like a whole other world? No. Oh, I just screwed up. And I have to go through it all over again. I feel like it's going faster now that I've already been through this. Alright. Oh, I didn't notice that the first time. He made his own flip book. He made his own tiny flip book with the tiny him as he's looking at this and as we're looking at it. That's funny. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's where he ended it off. Oh, that's where he ended it off right there.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, I didn't understand. I mean, I guess I can understand how he went. But that doesn't understand exactly how he went. I mean, half the people.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Where did they go? That's a question I want to know. Mostly because they disappear in their story, like the
Whatever
first
Milton
girl
had found in the house,
and this one.
Mom didn't want it
But where
getting
did
out.
they go? And of course I went the wrong way. Nice. I think.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed
And
himself.
go here.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his
Ah,
room. Until Mom got him a
Lewis.
job at the cannery.
Cannon.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Alright, where's the entrance? Ah, there's more stairs. Oh, closer look. Look in all peepholes and telescopes long enough to hear Edith's conversation. Nice. I'm unlocking things without even trying. Ah, that's...
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He smoked in dank weed. And I just lost a whole bunch of you. Am I relative, kids? Am I relatable? Don Finch. Dear Mrs. Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the
Oh,
clinic.
okay. Okay.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Alright, keep up with the fish.
His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
Oh, he's a daydreamer.
He said he started small.
You know, you do not daydream when you work in when you work in a profession with sharp tools.
Imagining
I should know. I do work in a profession with sharp tools.
He'd feel his way about.
Alright.
Then something moved. Bats.
Oh.
And toads. And things that have not names.
It's hard to control both the hand and the little person right there.
He knew it was all in his head.
Fish is also in his head. Oh.
But he took it very seriously.
I don't know why I reacted like that. I'm cutting fish in their head. I expected to see it in the game or
I
in
had hoped
his
he'd find
imagination.
himself. But he found something more.
Ah, kingdom to call his
I
own.
worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Oh, I see. One.
Like a whole new Lewis.
I see how to control one and the other.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Oh,
It seemed
his
very
imagination
promising
is getting
first.
more, is being more absorbed in his day-to-day life.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Ah.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh, okay then. That was.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Ah, nice little town that he has.
And songs for them to play.
That's nice at least.
He talked about starting a band.
I'm more focused on now the little imagination area than the
But
actual
he was
fish.
always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Ah, fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
He has a
but his chopping was as reliable as ever.
with an imagination like that.
Then one day it struck him
Oh no.
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Huh.
So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor,
Let me guess, he won.
and he won.
Oh, like him. Oh, that's a fun little.
They begged
Easter
him to
egg.
stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Lewistopia.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville. Ah, that's nice. Alright, that's.
St. Louis.
Ah, that's actually pretty funny.
He started drifting away from our reality.
I mean, if that reality seems like a paradise, I would get away from it all too.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. That's funny.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Go. How do you forget to acting if you're lost?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Aww. He lost touch with his mom. That's a nightmare for anybody. That's a nightmare for anyone. He's, you know, now his mind's over here. Now he's not even he doesn't
In
even have.
Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for...
Since this is a fun land, I'm gonna just keep it fun over here. Radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Peach. Ah, rainbow! No, I destroyed the rainbow. Yes. Oh man.
He followed the sound of her
I want a hop.
silver harp.
Oh, this is nice.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Ooh, nice. It's
Even then,
Agrabah.
his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
He's more into the world than anything else. I don't even know where the chopper is.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Alright.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Become a warrior. Like the greatest who's ever come.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon,
Oh.
but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
So his mind was out of reach with his body, and he was more into his mental state than anything else.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Knights that respect him. Ah. Now he's back in the real world. What's he gonna do? Don't tell me he's gonna.
He began to forget the world we know.
Don't tell me you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do. Well, there are the fish.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
There are all the fishes.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, I guess that's him.
I still thought I could save him.
Where are you heading?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh,
The palace would be packed with his companions.
this may be the fake world, but what's this leading on in the real world?
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Nice music. He knows the music for a proper occasion. Hello guards, thank you for the respect.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Good day, gentlemen.
There was only one thing left to do.
What was that one thing? Oh no, that's a...
Bend down his head.
That's a... Oh, it's a guillotine, isn't it?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh. He suicided. Just so he could always stay in his fantasy land.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh man. Every one of these, they put me in a happy mood and all these nice good stories, and all of a sudden you have to ruin the moment.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Where do I go now? At the door? Oh, the door. Is there more upstairs, really?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, is that the mom?
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, I can tell. Oh, all these pictures, she wanted to take them all with her, and at the end she just decided to
What
run.
happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Why did they...
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Why did they leave? I really want to know why they left. Is it just because of all of the... that she couldn't...
But it had to end one way or another.
Is it because she didn't want to be
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Edith? Oh, we're gonna see Edith? Wait, but what about Dawn and Edie? Oh, what?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the
Oh
hallway.
no.
Why don't you go open it?
Oh.
The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh. I can just picture what happens to the grandma.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh, there's another entrance
Or
here?
that Edie had a key to it.
Do I know about this entrance? I don't think I came in through this area, right?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
This-
Edith has a right to know these stories.
Aw.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Aw.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edie Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell
Aw.
you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Is it?
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Wait, if this is your story, if this is the grandma's story,
But I
she
never
doesn't die
thought I'd go
because she's
back
in the
to
present
it.
or whatever. Yeah.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, that's a thick fog.
I got turned around.
I don't know where I'm going.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing
Ah,
things.
deer! Is it the deer from the very beginning? Oh. Very beginning of the game?
Things I'd forgotten had ever
Ah, there it is.
existed.
I'm like, where's the words? Because the words help me find out where to go. Ah,
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
oh, memories. I love memories.
Or maybe I came back to them.
This game is really. Her story is really touching my heartstrings right now.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith,
Oh.
what are you doing in here?
Oh no.
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Come on. No, I wanted to
I
hear.
kicked and screamed, but
I
Mom
wanted to-
dragged me to the car.
No, I wanted to hear the end of the story.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Aww.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Aww. I miss you, Grandma.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh man.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Oh, dandelion.
My mom didn't like to talk about it,
Come on, reveal those
but
words.
she started getting sick a lot.
Aw, your mom is.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got
Aw.
better for a while, and then she didn't.
Oh, she died in your hands.
And then I was alone.
No one left.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And
Where?
appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Are we in?
This journal was supposed to be for you,
It.
but now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh, did she die giving birth? Don't tell me she died like that.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
It's the story of her. His son, or her son. She showed her son the house. Oh, for Shirley Dallas. Oh. What a... Oh, I don't... Oh, I thought it was... I thought these were all gonna be deaths. Are these all the oh. You know, I really enjoyed this game for what it was. It may have been sad multiple times, but I enjoyed it. I really... I enjoyed all these stories about each character and... Well, not their deaths, but I mean each character was so... Each character's story is so detailed and... Or not detailed, but each of them have its own unique background. Are these the inspirations for each of the characters? Oh no, never mind. I love that when she drew the characters out, they each had like their own, like something that showed who they are, like the kid had like the space helmet. Really, one of the twins had his space helmet. Then there was the guy who got killed by a deer with a shotgun. Each of them had something that represented who they were, and I like this as well because there are a whole bunch of messages and lessons in this game that I enjoyed, like the fact that you should never let your past die. You should always embrace it and just pass it on to the next person. I really enjoyed it. For what it was worth, it may have had its sad moments, but it had its moments where it just touched my heartstrings. Thanks, Joanne. See Joanne's name in the end credits? Did I? the dreadful stories, that small little section with the different animation and the monsters, that one was, I really enjoyed that part. That part was different in a good way. Oh, the rocket, the space guy, the space kid. Oh man, out of 5 stars, I would give this game a solid 4 stars. I would give it a solid 4. Not just for the fact that it was a nice relaxing game, different than the other games that I've been playing, because it doesn't have me screaming in terror, like in well, not screaming in terror, but yeah, me screaming in terror like in what's the game? Oxen? I mean, I didn't scream in terror, but I mean, I wasn't like in suspense on, hey, when's the next jump's gonna happen? But it was a nice, calm game, so different than what I'm used to. Way different, because I either play games that are with friends, or just be with just by myself, just adventure games, and none of them had this calm aesthetic to it. But I have nothing else to say about this game. I can't figure out anything else off the top of my head. But besides this, what did you guys think about this game? Did you enjoy? Oh, nice. The Edith Finch team. Oh, what a nice team. The end, of course. Jesus. Oh, I can play from the beginning? Alright, but besides that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. I upload every other Monday and every Friday. I'm not sure when this video is going to go live. Maybe this week, I'm not sure. Actually, you'll know exactly when because you'll be seeing this when it goes live. But that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Please like, comment down below. But that's basically it, guys. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And I hope you guys enjoy. Bye-bye.